Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to chemistry classes. Today we shall discuss about mole concept and stoichiometric calculations of some of the chemical substances in or chemical reactions in this chapter. So first let me take mole concept. Mole concept. What is this mole? Mole is actually one of the fundamental SI unit. One of the fundamental SI unit. That is mole. What mole indicates? Mole indicates amount of a substance. Mole indicates amount of a substance. So amount of substance have SI unit, that is mole. What is the definition of a mole? Definition of a mole is, it is amount of a substance which contains molecular or elementary entities present as that of 0.012 kilogram of carbon 12 isotope. So definition of a mole is amount of substance, that contains elementary entities. Here elementary entities means they are atoms, ions or molecules. Amount of substance that contains elementary entities as there are in 0.012 kilogram or it is 12 gram of carbon 12. So mole definition is amount of substance that contains elementary entities as there are in 0.012 kilogram or 12 grams of carbon 12. Carbon 12 is one of the isotope of carbon. So this is what the definition of mole is. Mole, one mole always contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 elementary entities. So one mole of any substance will contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 elementary entities. Now what is this 6.022 into 10 to the power 23? That number is called Avogadro number. This number is Avogadro number. Avogadro number is denoted by the symbol capital letter N or Na. The value of this number is 6.022, actually 6.022 14076 into 10 to the power 23 is the Avogadro number. In short, we write the same as 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. This is the value of Avogadro number. Important, what is the value of Avogadro number? That is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. This number is given by scientist Amedeo Avogadro. Number is given by Amedeo Avogadro. That is why it is named after the scientist as Avogadro number. How this value is obtained? The value is obtained by experimental calculation. According to mass spectrometry. Mass spectrometry is one of the technique to determine the molecular mass or atomic mass. According to mass spectrometry, mass of one atom or an atom of carbon 12 is found to be 1.992648 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram. See, this is the mass of an atom of carbon 12. 1.992648 into 10 to the power minus 23. Atomic mass of carbon 12 isotope is 12 gram. Atomic mass is 12 gram per mole. So this is the atomic mass, 12 gram per mole, or I can say 12 unified mass, 12U. Now by using these values we can find Avogadro number, that is the atomic mass of carbon, which is 12 per mole of carbon 12 is divided by the value which is mass of an atom of carbon 12, that is 1.992648 into 10 to the power minus 23 gram per carbon 12 atom, per 1 carbon 12 atom. If you do this calculation, that is if you divide atomic mass of carbon by the number, that is 1.992648 into 10 to the power minus 23. This number is actually mass of an atom of carbon 12. What you get is 6.02214076 into 10 to the power 23. These are number of atoms per mole. Students, please understand. Here atomic mass, that is 12 gram per mole of carbon 12 is divided by mass of an atom of carbon 12. At that time the number what is obtained is this. This indicates that so many atoms are present per 1 mole of carbon 12. This is true for any element. In any element 1 mole indicates 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 elementary entities. Here elementary entities means atoms, ions or molecules. So remember what is mole? Mole is amount of substance which contains elementary entities which are equal to elementary entities present in 0.012 kilogram of carbon 12 or 12 grams of carbon 12. Always 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 elementary entities. What is this number indicates? It is nothing but Avogadro number indicated by N or Na. So in a mole concept what you have to remember is definition of mole, and 1 mole contains how many elementary entities, and this number is nothing but Avogadro number. So these are the points you have to remember. Definition of mole and value of Avogadro number. Now students, remember always 1 mole of substance contain so many elementary entities, and mass of these elementary entities if given in grams, that is called as molar mass. So let's know what is meant by molar mass. Molar mass is mass of 1 mole substance expressed in grams. Mass of 1 mole substance expressed in grams is called as molar mass. Now, let's take example for different substances. Let's take the substance or particles this way. Substance, elementary entities, number of moles and molar mass. Number of moles and molar mass. Let's take substance is Na. Na means sodium. Na means sodium. Here elementary entities are atoms. Elementary entities are atoms. If I consider 1 mole, its molar mass is 23 grams. Here 23 grams is atomic mass of sodium. So mass of 1 mole is called as molar mass if it is expressed in grams. So molar mass is atomic mass here. Atomic mass expressed in grams is molar mass for the atoms like sodium. Let's have another example. Let's take H2O, that is water. H2O. Water is a molecule. It is formed by combination of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So here elementary entities are molecules. Elementary entities are molecules. If I consider 1 mole water, its mass is the molecular mass of water. Molecular mass of water is 18 grams. It is actually 2 into 1. Actually hydrogen atomic mass is 1.008. For our convenience we can consider it as 1. So 2 into 1 plus 16, that is 18 grams. 18 grams is molecular mass of water. 18 grams is mass of 1 mole of water. Hence it is called molar mass. Hence it is called molar mass. Let's have another example. Let's take CO2. Substance is carbon dioxide. Look at the formula. Carbon and 2 oxygen atoms are there. So this substance is molecule. Hence elementary entities are molecules. If I consider 1 mole of carbon dioxide, its molar mass is atomic mass of carbon plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen. Atomic mass of carbon is 12. Atomic mass of oxygen is 2 into 16. 2 into 16 is 32 plus 12 is 44 grams. So 44 grams is mass of 1 mole of carbon dioxide. Hence it is called molar mass. So mass of 1 mole substance expressed in grams is molar mass. Let's have another example. Let's consider another example. Say for example, let me have the carbon monoxide, CO. This is also molecule because carbon atom and 1 oxygen combined to give carbon monoxide. If I consider 1 mole carbon monoxide, its molar mass is atomic mass of carbon, that is 12, plus atomic mass of oxygen, that is 16. 12 plus 16 is 28 grams. So 1 mole of carbon monoxide is 28 grams. 28 grams is molar mass of carbon monoxide. Let's have one more example. Let's take CH4. CH4 is methane. Here, the atoms combined are 1 carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. So, it is a molecule because atoms of different elements are combined. So, molecular entities or elementary entities here are molecules. If I consider 1 mole methane, its mass is atomic mass of carbon plus 4 into atomic mass of hydrogen. Atomic mass of hydrogen is actually 1.008 grams, which we can approximately consider as 1 gram. So 4 into 1 gram plus 12, that is 16 grams. 16 gram is molecular mass of methane. The same is called as molar mass because it is mass of 1 mole of methane. Remember, mass of 1 mole of any substance, if expressed in grams, that is called as a molar mass. Now, here let's calculate how many molecular entities are present. Let's know how many molecular entities or how many elementary entities are present. Number of elementary entities. Number of elementary entities. Sodium, number of moles is 1. Students, we know 1 mole always contain Avogadro number of atoms. What is the value of Avogadro number? That is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So, 23 grams sodium means 1 mole sodium which contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of sodium. Let's take the second example, water. We have considered water 1 mole. Mass of 1 mole substance is 18 gram. 18 gram contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of water. Very similarly, carbon dioxide 1 mole, mass is 44 grams, that also contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of carbon dioxide. Let's take carbon monoxide. We have 28 grams as its molar mass. Number of moles is 1. That also contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of carbon monoxide. Last example we took is methane. We have considered 1 mole methane. 1 mole methane weighs 16 gram. 16 gram contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of methane. That means always 1 mole of any substance, it may be anything, 1 mole of any substance contain Avogadro number of elementary entities. Elementary entities can be atoms, molecules or ions. So students, remember, you all know 1 dozen means 12. 1 dozen means 12. Very similarly, always 1 mole means Avogadro number. So this relation you must remember. 1 mole is Avogadro number. What is Avogadro number? 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So this number is very large. It is 6.022. After that, so many zeros come. So 23 zeros you have to write. Such a large number it is. Such a large number of atoms are present in 1 mole of any substance. So it may be any substance irrespective of nature of substance. 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number of elementary entities. So very simple concept. 1 mole is amount of substance that contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 elementary entities. Always so many elementary entities will have mass which is equal to molar mass. What is molar mass? It is atomic mass or molecular mass always expressed in grams. So I can relate it this way. 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 entities. 1 mole is equal to molar mass. What is molar mass? Molar mass is mass of atoms, that is atomic mass, or molecular mass in grams. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 entities. 1 mole mass is molar mass. What is molar mass? Atomic mass or molecular mass given in grams. And one more thing, 1 mole is 22.7 liter at STP. 1 mole has volume equal to 22.7 liter at STP. What is STP? STP is a standard temperature and pressure. It is a standard temperature and pressure. What is the value of standard temperature? Standard temperature is T, that is 273 Kelvin. Standard pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure or 1 bar pressure. So students, remember this relation. 1 mole of any substance will have 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 entities. 1 mole of any substance will have mass equal to molar mass. 1 mole of any substance will have volume equal to 22.7 liter at STP. So this is a relationship between mole, mass and volume. So this is all about the mole concept. So here very important is this one. Remember the relation between mole, mass, number of entities and volume. Next, let us continue with stoichiometry and stoichiometric calculations. Let's take up stoichiometry and stoichiometric calculations. Now what is this stoichiometry? This word is derived from 2 Greek words. In Greek, stoichion means element. Stoichion means element and metron means measurement. From these 2 words, the word stoichiometry is derived. Now what is a stoichiometry? What it indicates? Stoichiometry deals with calculation of masses or volumes of reactants and products in any chemical reaction. Definition of a stoichiometry is, it is the calculation of masses and volumes of reactants and products in a chemical reaction. Means it is a relationship between masses of reactants and masses of products, or it's a relation between volumes of reactants and volumes of products in any reaction, or it's a relation between mass of reactants with the volume of products or volume of reactants with mass of product. So it is a mass relation or a volume relation or a mass volume relation of reactants and products. Either masses or volumes of reactants and products are related here. In order to do any stoichiometric calculation, first we must have a balanced chemical reaction. Means number of atoms on the left side of arrow mark should be equal to number of atoms of an element on the right side of the arrow mark. That is, on either side of arrow mark, number of atoms of particular element should be same. Then only you can do the stoichiometric calculations properly. In stoichiometric calculation, you can relate number of moles with the number of moles. You can relate number of moles with the mass. You can also relate number of moles with volume, or volume with volume, or mass with volume. These relations you can draw. Now let's take up few sums to understand the concept very clearly. Let me take the first problem related to stoichiometry. That is, I'll take up one problem which is related to the mole concept and stoichiometry. Problem is, calculate amount of water, calculate amount of water, water formula is H2, in grams produced by the combustion of (16 grams) 16 grams, 16 grams of methane. This is what the problem is. Calculate amount of water in grams produced by the combustion of 16 grams of methane. Now first let us learn what is meant by combustion. Combustion means burning in presence of air or oxygen. Once again read the problem. What is combusted? It is methane. We should know the formula of methane. So first let's write the formula of methane. Formula of methane is CH4. It is combusted, means burnt in presence of oxygen. So CH4 plus O2. Whenever methane is burnt, we will get two products. One product is carbon dioxide, CO2. Another product is water, that is H2O. Always remember, hydrocarbon, whenever undergoes combustion, gives two products, carbon dioxide and water. See, CH4 is hydrocarbon because it contains carbon and hydrogen only. So whenever it is burnt in air, gives the products carbon dioxide and water. Now first, let us write physical states for these. You are burning methane, which is a gas, so I'll write G. Oxygen, anyhow you know it is a gas. Carbon dioxide is a gas. Water at high temperature exists as vapor, means a gas. So here reactants are CH4 and O2. These two are reactants. That is one which undergo reaction to give the new compounds which are called products. In the reaction, methane and oxygen are reactants, carbon dioxide and water are products. First let us see whether number of atoms of all elements are equal on both the side of arrow mark. Look at the left side, you have one carbon. On the right also you have one carbon. Look at number of hydrogen atoms. You have 4 hydrogen on the left side, but you have only 2 hydrogen on the right side. You have 2 oxygen atoms on the left side, but you have 2 and 1, totally 3 oxygen atoms on the right side. That means number of hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms are not balanced. So first make them equal on either side of the equation, then only you can solve this problem. So now on the left side I have 4 hydrogen. In order to have 4 hydrogen on the right side, I will multiply water by 2. So 2H2O, 2 into 2, 4 hydrogen. Left side also 4 hydrogen. So number of hydrogen atoms are balanced. What is not balanced is oxygen. How many oxygen atoms are there on the right? 2O plus 2 means 4 oxygen. But I have only 2 on the right, on the left side, so I will multiply it by 2. Now once go through the equation. What do you find is number of carbon atoms, oxygen atoms, hydrogen atoms are equal on both the sides. So this is your balanced chemical equation. Once you get this balanced chemical equation, you can solve the problem. Now, once look at the balanced equation here. Before CH4, no number is written. But it is understood that there is one which is a stoichiometric coefficient. Means here 1 mole methane is reacting with the 2 mole oxygen to produce 1 mole carbon dioxide and 2 mole water. This is what we can find from the balanced equation. 1 mole methane reacts with 2 mole oxygen, producing 1 mole carbon dioxide and 2 moles of water. In the problem given, we have to find the mass of water when we know the mass of methane. Mass of methane, 1 mole mass is 16 gram. 16 gram is molecular mass of methane. Carbon atomic mass 12, hydrogen 4 into 1, 12 plus 4 is 16, which is a molecular mass of methane. So 1 mole of methane equal to 16 gram. 1 mole methane means a 16 gram methane produces 2 mole water. 2 mole water means 2 into 18 grams water. What is 18 gram? It is a molecular mass of water. 2 into 1 plus 16, that is 18. 18 into 2, because number of moles of water is 2. So 16 gram methane will produce 2 into 18 gram water, means it is a 36 gram water. So what is asked us is 16 gram methane produces what amount of the water. Therefore we can conclude that 16 grams of methane produces 36 gram of water. So this is how we can relate mole to mass. We knew the moles of every substance. Mole is converted into mass. Mass of methane is related to mass of water. So this is how moles are related to mass and mass of reactants and products are related. And this calculation is itself a stoichiometric calculation. Let's solve another problem. Let's take up another problem. I'll write it here. Second problem. How many moles of methane? How many moles of methane required to produce 22 grams of carbon dioxide. How many moles of methane are required to produce 22 grams of carbon dioxide on a combustion? Meaning of the problem is methane undergoes combustion. So first you have to write balanced chemical equation for the combustion of methane to solve this problem. We already know combustion of methane. That is, CH4 gas reacts with 2 moles of oxygen gas giving 1 mole of carbon dioxide gas and 2 moles of water gas. This is the combustion reaction of methane. In this problem, question is, you have to find number of moles of methane when you know the mass of carbon dioxide. So let's relate methane and carbon dioxide only. From the balanced chemical equation we know that 1 mole methane reacts to produce 1 mole carbon dioxide. 1 mole methane gives 1 mole carbon dioxide. Let's keep methane in number of moles only. Why? Because we want to calculate number of moles of methane. But let's convert number of moles of carbon dioxide into mass. Because we want to know how many moles of methane required to produce 22 grams of carbon dioxide. So what will I do is, I'll keep methane number of moles as it is. Carbon dioxide I know in moles, which I'll convert into mass. Mass of 1 mole is molar mass. What is molar mass of carbon dioxide? It is atomic mass of carbon plus 2 into atomic mass of oxygen. Carbon atomic mass is 12. Oxygen atomic mass is 16, which is multiplied by 2. So 2 into 16 is 32 plus 12, that is 44 grams. So we know 1 mole methane produces 44 grams carbon dioxide. So 22 grams of carbon dioxide is produced by how many moles of methane? So this is what the calculation you have to do. You have to cross multiply this. What you want to solve is 1 mole methane gives 44 grams carbon dioxide. 22 grams carbon dioxide is produced by how many moles of methane? So number of moles of methane required to produce 22 gram carbon dioxide is equal to 22 into 1 divided by 44. Here 22 ones are, 22 twos are. So 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5 moles. Answer is 0.5 moles. So we can conclude that 0.5 moles of methane on combustion produces 22 grams of methane. Look at this problem. What did we do? First we related moles and moles. Moles of reactants with moles of product. Then we related moles of reactant with mass of reactants. Students, we can even react moles with the volumes. This relation of moles to mass, moles to volume, moles to molecules is stoichiometric calculation. So let's take few examples for it. Let's relate mole, mass, volume and number of entities in stoichiometric calculations. We can relate moles to number of entities. We can even relate the number of entities to molar mass. We can also relate to it to volume at STP. Means we can relate any substance moles into number of entities. From that we can relate it to mass and we can even relate it to volume at STP. I'll take the substance as carbon dioxide, CO2. If I consider it as 1 mole carbon dioxide will contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules of carbon dioxide, whose mass is 44 gram, that is molar mass of carbon dioxide. Volume at STP is 22.7 liter. Now let's consider carbon dioxide itself. I'll consider 2 moles of carbon dioxide. 2 moles of carbon dioxide will contain 2 into Avogadro number of entities. Students understand, 1 mole contains 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 entities. 2 moles will contain 2 into so many entities. That is 2 into Avogadro number of entities, which are molecules here because carbon dioxide is molecule. What is its mass? It is 2 into 44 grams. What is the volume at STP? It is 2 into 22.7 liter. At STP means it is 45.4 liter. If you multiply this, you will get 45.4 liter at STP. Let's take methane, CH4. 1 mole of methane will contain 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 molecules, because methane is molecule, hence elementary entity is molecule. Its mass is 16 gram, which is molar mass of methane. 16 gram will occupy 22.7 liter at STP. In case if I consider methane itself, but if I have 0.5 moles of methane, then the number of entities are 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 divided by 2 molecules. Understand, 1 mole contains 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 entities. 0.5 means a half mole. It is half mole. Half mole will contain half of the entities to that of 6.022 in 10 to the power 23. Means it is 6.022 in 10 to the power 23 divided by 2, nothing but 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 molecules. Mass of 3.011 in 10 to the power 23 molecules is 16 by 2, that is 8 grams. 8 grams will weigh 22.7 divide by 2. So 22.7 divide by 2, it is 11.35. So volume is 11.35 liter. So this is how you must know how to relate moles to entities, mass and volume. 1 mole is equal to 6.022 in 10 to the power 23, which is equal to molar mass, which is equal to 22.7 liter at STP. STP means the standard temperature and pressure. So this is all about the mole concept and stoichiometric relations and stoichiometric calculations. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.